Hi, welcome to another video. Today in this video, I will be showing you how to color a black and white image or sketch off the internet in Photoshop. This will also work with any other drawing program as long as it has the correct blending modes. So, let's get started. The first thing you'll need to do is find an image off the internet. You can do this by searching up the name of the character or the name of the person as in black and white or sketch after it. Once you've found an image that you like, you can save it to your desktop as either a JPEG or PNG. For this tutorial, I'll be using an image of Deku from the Boku no Hero Academia manga that I found on Google. Once you have it on your desktop, you can open up Photoshop and then drag the image into Photoshop. Now that it's in Photoshop, we are almost ready to start coloring. But first we'll need to do a couple things in the Layers tab. The first thing you'll notice is that it's on the background layer, and background layers can't be edited because they are locked. So to unlock it, all you have to do is double click it, and then change the name. For organizational purposes, we'll name this layer the sketch layer. Now that we have this layer, we can make another layer by clicking the button below that looks like a page with one corner flipped up. That's right beside the delete button. Once we do this, we can name this one as well, and I'm going to name it color because this is where we will be coloring. Now that you have both layers, you're going to want to switch them by moving the color layer below the sketch layer. And now that they're in the right order, go back to the sketch layer and then change the blending mode. The little tab that says normal right here. Click it and then change it to multiply, which is the third down. This will make it so that you can still see the dark lines of the sketch, but you can also see the color through this layer. So now that we have changed the blending mode, we can go back to the color layer and start coloring. I believe that his hair is a dark green color, so we will start with that. We'll just color a little bit to show you how it works. And here we are. You can see the line still through it, and you can still see the color, which is exactly what we want. I'm going to speed up this next part. Hi, so I'm back from doing the base color, and now we're going to start on the highlights and shadows. I've already started a bit on the highlights, but for this, you can just do it right on the color layer, and you'll find this fancy little tool that looks like a lollipop, that if you hold in on it, is called the dodge tool. This is for highlights, and it works by just going over, and it progressively makes things lighter. I suggest using a smaller brush for this if you want thinner strokes, where you can actually see the lines, and a bigger brush if you want more of an airbrush look. I'm kind of for the thinner look, but you do whatever you please. Yeah, and then, as you can see, I already started doing right here. Depending on the color, like on here it turns really white, but on the hair it turns really yellow. It really depends which colors you use. There's not much point doing on the skin since the skin's already so light, but we can add a little bit here and there on the shorts and on the skin. And now the counterpart to the dodge tool is on the same little thing, but if you hold in and go to the burn tool. This does the exact same thing except for it makes things darker. We can also add a bit of this to the hair. I'd say that the shadows are more important than the highlights even. When we make it really small, we can get into all the crevices, where there'll be shadow under where his hair is. Lighter colors take a bit longer for the darker to show up, but that's fine. Do a bit right here. Do a bit right here. Right here. I really like how the stuff looks on the hair. And on the skin too, it gives it more of a brown tone, whereas on the shirt it just kind of makes it look a tiny bit darker. Do it along the crevices. And there we go. Obviously it's not the best since it's done fast, but it's a very quick and easy way to color something, especially if you're not very good at drawing and you're more of like a photo editing type person. It's a quick and easy way to get pretty decent drawings out of a sketch from the internet. I hope this helps you and you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.